आत्मसंभाविताः स्तब्धा धनमान मदान्विताः यजन्ते नाम यज्ञेस्ते दंभेन अविधिपूर्वकम्. Hello friends, this is the 17th Shloka of the 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this Shloka in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the Shloka says, Atma Sambhavitah Stabdha, which means in the pride of one's sense of self. Dhanmana Madanvitaha, which means filled, intoxicated by wealth and reputation. Yajante Nam Yagyeste, which means they perform yagya for the name's sake. Dambhena avidhipurvakam, which means by arrogance incorrectly. So here Sri Krishna is saying that in the pride of one's sense of self and intoxicated by their wealth and reputation, the demonic people perform yagya for name's sake only, incorrectly, by arrogance. So you can understand this statement of Sri Krishna from the example of politics. So in the normal political discourse, you will see that every political worker says that, oh, I am working for the sake of Dharma. I am working to bring good into this world. And yet you will see that a lot of adharma gets carried out in the name of politics. So why is this happening? So this is a very good example of understanding how a yajna is performed incorrectly. So as we've already understood that yajna includes all action that is performed for the sake of pleasing the Lord. This entire creation is a yajna which has been brought forth by the Lord, and every entity over here is making a contribution towards this yajna. And so all actions basically are a contribution towards this yajna, but when an action is made and the contribution is made with a sense of pleasing the Lord, then that is the correct contribution, that is the right way of performing a yajna. Now the demonic people, they are deluded. When the Lord blesses them with the success in life, then instead of being thankful to the Lord for providing them this success, they wrongfully think that they are the one who should be credited for this success. They themselves take the credit for it. So in this way, what happens is that their ego becomes inflated, and they think that they are superior than others. So they start believing that their opinions are absolute truth, while the others are all wrong. So everything that happens in this world is basically happening because of the will of the Lord, but these people are not ready to accept it. So while everything is happening because of the will of the Lord, and therefore this world is perfect the way it is, the demonic people reject the will of the Lord and say that no, this world should not be like this world should be the way I want it to be. So they want the world to fit according to their opinion instead of accepting it as the will of the Lord, and this is what is wrong. So you can see, a communist sees that the world is a fight between the classes, and therefore they desire the world to be classless, and they might become ready to kill anybody basically to bring the world into this classless state. A radical person who comes from a faith, he thinks that only his way of worship is the right way of worship, and if a person is worshipping in the way which is not similar to his way, then he is ready to even kill that person. So again, he is rejecting the will of the Lord, and he wants to implement his own will, that everybody should worship the way I worship. A nationalist, he thinks that the policies of his nation are the right policies, and if somebody opposes the policies of his nation, then he becomes ready to kill that person. Why? Because he is not ready to accept the world the way it is. He wants the world to be according to his opinion. So when you look at the political discourse, that is exactly what is happening. That people are not ready to accept the world the way it is, the way God wants it to be. They are not ready to accept it. They want to impose their own opinion, how the world should be according to their opinion. So this tendency of imposing your own opinion on this world, while at the same time thinking that you are doing good, that is the wrong form of yajna. These people are thinking that they are performing yajna, but they are actually not performing right yajna. Deep inside, they are trying to impose their own will. Their ego is bigger than the will of the Lord. They want to impose the will of their ego on this world instead of accepting the world the way it is, how the Lord has created it to be. So this is the incorrect yajna which gets performed in arrogance incorrectly. Only when the Lord tells you that you should do it like this, then you should do it like that. But people are not really in touch with the Lord. They are all living in their ego, and they want the world to fit to their ego, and this is ignorance. So that was the message of this shloka. I hope that I have explained this shloka well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.